In this video, we will touch upon one of the toughest and most critical experiences you will encounter on your spiritual journey. That challenge is the inevitable encounter with despair and self-doubt. To help you relate to what we mean, let me present you with a common example of a spiritual journey. Chaos hits your life in the shape of a tragedy, and your world starts to crumble. You find yourself grasping for something to hold on to, for something to believe in. Suddenly you get a sign, this indicator, which could be a specific video suddenly showing in your feed. You meeting a special individual. You encountering a certain animal. Something happens which is out of the ordinary. Something you know is special. You dwell upon this oddity, you investigate it, you follow it by seeking out new related material and experiences, and suddenly you start believing in something. This newfound path of spirituality brings you healing. You feel good. You consume all the material on the topic that you can find, such as books, music, and videos, and you are filled with a deep sense of momentum and purpose. That something is that there is more to this world than you were led to believe. But then comes the day when you once again feel harsh winds, challenges, you feel pain, you feel tired, you feel frustrated, and you find yourself having lost your way, not knowing how to get back on the path. And as a result, you start questioning everything. Voices start to whisper in your mind. Why is this happening to me? Why is it not working? What am I doing wrong? Why do I even believe in this? Am I a failure? I am a fool. And before you know it, you accept these voices as your own. It is these milestones that are some of the hardest on the path of spirituality, even more so if you just started your journey, or if you walk it alone. These pivotal milestones, these moments, will either result in despair or glory. To emerge battered but victorious, with new hard-earned wisdom and experience under your belt, it is critical to fully grasp the powers at play and learn the tools to manage them. This will allow you to continue your spiritual journey with renewed determination and with the scars to show that you earned your passage. Chaos is a part of everyone's life, whether you like it or not. It is a primordial force that destroys, brings pain and discomfort, but it is also a force that brings change, smashes life-burdening chains, and brings new life and opportunities. To oppose the force of chaos, we have order. Order wants to limit change, increase control, and promote stability and safety. One could be inclined to see order as a good force, but this would be a grave mistake. Just imagine if powerful dictators would be immune to the power of death. Imagine if they could control and survey your life in all aspects. You would have stability, but it would be a life on your knees, subjugated to orderly tyranny. This is why the force of chaos is so important. It makes it impossible for pure tyranny of order to be sustained. Chaos will eventually come and break the chains of order. The point we wish to make is that when you despair, when you face self-doubt, this is not inherently negative. It is also an opportunity for growth. The problem is when chaos comes and you do not know how to apply control to it, or vice versa. Experiencing such an imbalance is, sadly, all too common in this day and age, as we have stopped being taught how we ourselves should handle these imbalances. Way too many people live a life and existence where they feel out of control. They feel their life, well-being, and existence lay firmly within the hands of chaos or orderly tyranny. This is why any form of spiritual awareness is so critical. Not only does spiritual awareness make you aware of this critical balance in life, it also gives you tools and practices to maintain and develop it. Let us highlight 4 such tools, which you can easily apply to your spiritual journey when facing harsh winds. Music and sound. If you study the songs of artists such as Heilung, you will see and feel how they highlight both chaos and order, and when you hear them, you will feel in your soul how they try to bring those forces into balance. This is commonly referred to as healing. Many other healing artists exist, and we will be sure to link some recommended sources in the description for you to explore when you need to regain your balance. Tales and stories. We have great tales, such as the Norse tale of Ragnarok, which tells of a cataclysmic confrontation between the forces of order and chaos, an event which destroys the world that we know, but the destruction will give birth to something new. We have the tale of the mighty thunder god Thor's fishing trip for the world serpent, Jormungandr, a tale which highlights a Thor in unbalance who almost kills Jormungandr, the world serpent, the life force of Earth, without considering the consequences. Many other such tales and stories exist, but all are meant as inspiration, guides, and tools to develop your ability to manage the forces of order and chaos in your life and existence. You will also find links to such sources in the description. The runes. You also have the magical runes at your disposal, which you can apply to your life to shift the balance in a certain direction. If you feel a need for a major positive change in your life, consider invoking the rune Dagas, the rune of the dawn, that will help you by leading you out of the existing night. Or Hagalas, which you can invoke to force radical change. And how do you invoke them? Shout them out loud, draw them on paper, read about them, listen to Einherja from Heilung, or other rune-focused pieces of music. Examples of rune-focused music will also be found in the description. Lastly, share your experience, your doubts, your stumbles, here or on other similar forums where members acknowledge the spiritual dimension to life and who will cheer for you for our Einherja, who is currently caught in a spiritual battle, struggling forward. We want you to succeed, but it is your fight to take, so that you, with pride, can come back and show us your newest scar, making you stand out as the warrior you are, a warrior who fights a lonely and constant battle of balance in the realm of spirit, both in yourself, but also around you, just like the Norse gods themselves. We hope you liked the video, and if you did, consider watching our other videos on spirituality, life, death, and everything in between. Vi ses næste gang. Hej hej!